let's continue playing XCOM Enemy Unknown. When we last left off, I had 9 million, well, close to 10 million actually, dollars, and we had named all of our soldiers. Tried to do this off screen for a change, basically because it was taking up quite a lot of time and I was really struggling for names at one stage. So, research on the fusion missile is average, manufacture of the personal arm is almost complete. I think what we want to do is we want to build a third base. This one is going to go in where we suspect there actually to be another base, and this one, what do we have? Simpler power, the base complex. No, hold on. Dragon Castle. And the access lift will go there. Now this is actually going to be a bit of a weird base all in all, because what it's going to be mostly is a radar base. We don't particularly want this to do anything other than just scan at this point. And that said, it will still have a hangar, and once we have, in 25 days, we will build living quarters so it can basically defend itself, but essentially it's a radar base. Because I'm sure there's something over there, and I'd like to find out what. We now have researched the fusion ball. We can now research fusion defense, and this is exactly what we're going to do. Because I have an odd feeling we need it. So 100 scientists on fusion defense. We can now produce fusion ball launchers and fusion balls. Personal armor has been completed. So now what we want to manufacture are 2 fusion manufacture 2 fusion ball launchers. In fact, we'll produce 4 for now. Get what I just said. So that will take 2 days and cost us a fair amount. And once they're in, medium grounded UFO. Well, let us equip the craft. Sky Ranger crew with a few more rookies. In fact, actually no, we'll cut those out and put on another laser tank. Get some armour for some of the other guys there. We're actually going to equip some of the other rookies with personal armour because we can. Tails gets personal armour as well. Right. Intercept. So another grounded medium-sized thing just before... Dang. See if we can take it. Tracking lost. Alright, turn the base. Although it's come back. Right, Sky Ranger, go. Living quarters is finished at Beta Complex. Right, this means we can now build another workshop and a general stores. So currently they have no weapons there. Fusion ball launchers are finished. We now want to manufacture some fusion balls, though admittedly at the bright base. This requires a fair amount of Illyrium, and we want to build probably not quite that many, but we do want to build at least enough to get started. So 35 and 35. Okay, that's fine. It'll take a while, but they'll be worth it. Sky Ranger is ready to land. Ground assault. And it's still dark. And we're about to lose our tank. Nope. Apparently the tank is fine. Nice snapshot. Good shot. Alright. So that's a wall. Down there is... Actually, it's the wall in a corner. Okay. So your foe is then vaguely over there. Athos, lead out. Duck. Spelunky Man free. Pick up Electroflare. Spot the alien. Right, throw Electroflare over there. Then you move out of the way. Shadowhawk 2. Let's see if you're any better than the first clone. Arguably, I don't think you are. Right, so other than removing the cover, that didn't do a lot. Nope, and in fact that's the worst possible result now. And that's made it even worse. Because there's one on the roof. Roger Bacon. Alright, you have a snapshot and that's it. And you miss. We're losing so many people this turn. Tank's dead. Oh well. Mental note, build 2 more tanks. Though I'm surprised that's all that happened. Spelunky Man, kill. Your accuracy is terrible. Alright, next up we're going to have to assault this building. Roger Bacon. Forward. Roger Bacon, forget what I just said. Fire. Okay. If I move with Shadowhawk, he'll just end up getting Roger Bacon killed. So let's duck. Kill. Fire. No line of fire. Find them, just move on. Athos, though, should have good sight, and actually you've got good firing accuracy. As evidenced there. Alright, moving on then. Saves you for a snapshot. Spelunky Man free, moves down to here. Next up, Mario picks up an Electroflare. Actually probably stocks up on them, knowing how this is going to go. And next turn he shall throw them. Right. 1 down. Right, so no idea where that came from really. Let's just have a random Electroflare thrown over there. Or somewhere, I don't care at this stage. No, don't throw at them. Right, Shadowhawk. Onwards. Anything in there? No. Do you wish you had time units? Yes. Spelunky Man can move to about there. Athos. Okay, I spotted him. And can actually have a round of shooting at him. That's 2 and 2 for Athos. Not bad at all. Splunky man's out. We're just being destroyed here. Folks has never forgiven me for this, have they? Right. Now we know there's someone along here, so let's just prepare. In the meantime, we also know there's somebody in here. I just realised it was Shadowhawk who died. Gonna need to get another clone. Keno's fine where he is. Athos can follow. Retso forward and grab a flare. Shaman forward and grab. And just go forward actually. Nothing. Aside from movement at the UFO, which if we ever get to is going to be a bit more of a surprise than I thought. Alright. Spelunky Man sees the alien. Good shot. Though that still leaves the possibility of one on the roof. Because there's no doors open. Aliens are not typically good at closing doors. Not deliberately, anyway. Right, Kano can move out towards there. And Mario can move a bit closer along here. Let's grab some support for him, though. Right. Lots of UFO movement. If it's another abductor, we're going to lose so many getting in again. In fact, it probably is another abductor. Considering they came back here as well, they've been doing a lot of that. Alright, Spelunky Man up. And hope. Alright, Gaspar's now strong enough to utilise his, I can't believe that. How do you manage to get Commander with only 53 time units and... whatever. It was probably best at a time. Though I question it. Alright, Athos by the door. So Mario moved down. Shaman support. And that is a door opening. There is still one in the buildings. Which is annoying. I don't see where the second building is just yet. Unless he's come through the front door, which he shouldn't have been able to. Ah! That is of course the one thing you do have to worry about with this alien. They do that. Which might have explained where that guy went, and why the doors weren't open. Right. Still. Oh, you're still saving for a snapshot. That should do over there. Kano moves forward. And Retso moves forward as well. Okay. I think we found out where the other doors are. And we found the alien ship. Alright, just be sure. Alright. So now what we'll do is we'll have Splunky Man. Ooh. What we'll have is Spelunky Man shoot this guy. Good shot, Spelunky Man. Right, those two stay back there for the moment. Kano can advance that way. And Retso can move towards the buildings. Wishing we had a snap. Which made a thing over there. Oh well, we found the entrance. Mario moves down. And finally Shaman. Come on. Actually, pick up that electro flare. Meanwhile, whoever's at the ship. Good old Gaspard, leading from the back. Meanwhile, you need to move up there so you can throw an electro flare. Random Matt, just pick up an electro flare there and there, and move out. Right, end of turn. Lots of movement, not a lot of action. Spelunky Man. It's probably quite a useful place up there, so you can stay there. Can always bring you back down in a hurry, so... Right, Kano advances to there. You know, there's still one out here at the very least, because there were doors. And there are doors only where there are buildings. Alright, duck. Smart advances along to here. And random bat advances onto there. Shaman then. I want you to throw that to about there. Good throw. Now duck. I need a snapshot at the fence again, or we need to go round, so Mario can move to there. And everybody else then is in position. Oh, Athos hasn't moved really. He's actually fine where he is. Right, you stay on the roof. Kano, snapshot on, will advance to there. In with certain sure knowledge there's something over there we need to worry about, really. See, that's the only door I can see. Thankfully, though, we now have a way in. Alright. How far can you throw? Far enough. And Gaspard moves to about there. Alright, Shaman moves closer. Can save a snapshot if he wants. Mario's going to use a snapshot and hopefully go for the fence. Perfect. Duck. Just taking this nice and easy. We got 4 potential snapshots looking at the entrance to this place. Should be okay. Mario's in the most danger, of course, but there we go. Well, you might as well keep your snapshot saved. Athos moves around. Kano moves to there. See, unless there's another door... No, that is it. Yeah. Paranoia is good, citizen. Wish I believed that all the time. Alright. So nothing in the stables. Right. Mr. Random Bat. And Mr. Gaspard onwards. We're going in now. There's no point in waiting out here. Oh wait, this isn't the same type of ship, actually. This, I believe, is a supply ship. Which makes about the right amount of sense, really. By this stage in the game, I'd be expecting a base or two. Kano, do something stupid. Right, that's fine. So if there was anything here, they're not here now. So now you two can actually go and move to somewhere a bit more useful. Meanwhile, Gaspard can probably electrify there and move on. Meanwhile, Random Bat moves in as well. So, almost got the assault on this place sorted. And it would appear that there's got quite a welcoming party ready for us. Alright. Alright, it's positioned. Athos is positioned. Really don't want to go in there with Shaman. Not first, anyway. Call him a coward if you wish. But I think we're going to send in the Random Bat. Supported by Retso and Kano. I'm surprised we only lost 2 so far. I know we did lose the tank, so it was looking a bit bad at one stage. And the commander's been eating too many donuts. I actually almost prefer to get him killed because then I can get a better commander in. Shaman's certainly in a much better more time units. He's accurate enough. He's just not quick enough. Splunky Man's done enough. He can stay there. Let's then prepare to enter. In fact, Retso, you're up. Perfect. And I think I've just remembered what this one looks like. There's a second entrance we have to worry about. At the very least, that one's locked off, because they don't shoot down. This is where I'm proven wrong, and they do shoot down, and it hurts. But I'll stand by my belief for the moment. Avos, support. Meanwhile, Gaspard. Okay, now move round. Certainly using enough doors. Mind you, I think there is actually a floating platform door on the second level, which I do have to worry about. Right. Those two are ready. Random bat is also going to get into position. Right, so Retso can see an alien. Can he shoot the alien directly on top of it? Yes, he can! And I'm quite willing to sit here and let them. Right, so we know there's one there currently. The other entrance is by far meaner. And we're going in there next turn. Less doors being utilised this time. You actually don't have much of a use anymore. Are you right on top? Are you still there? Now, of course, he's sort of set up in a really quite evil location. Almost as evil as our one. But if they don't want to move, we don't have to either. Random bat. Yeah. Now, if we go up, there is a door here, which leads to a drop. But of course, this being a floater ship, that doesn't apply. Also, it does not appear as if they have made a move on us yet, so I'll just leave things as they are. Right, next turn. Might move you off. Now, are you on top? Are you... You're on top! Retso is going to earn so many kills doing this, because I'm not prepared until I know there's nothing up there to make a move. Okay. So currently nothing. Random mat spots an alien. And in spite of 11% accuracy, hits the guy with a stun gun. Which we could take actually from him. We have that researched. Okay. Let's be careful here. Right, next turn. There are doors opening, so that's probably more people for Retso to kill. But there are a lot of doors on this floor. You'll see that when we get up here. Right, nothing seen. As you can see, 3 doors. The ones we have to worry about mostly is that one. Kano moves up as well. Let's hope one or more of these have some actual reactions. Because otherwise we could be in trouble. Avos will just hold there. Right. Random bat. What do you see? Don't see a lot. Does now see an alien. If that doesn't work there, I'll be honest. That should not work there. But apparently there's a hole in the floor. Which has meant I've got 2 kills very, very cheaply. And I think we block it off with that. At least this one requires a bit of planning and forethought. Lots of doors, none of them know the big important one. Right, Kano moves there. Now where this leads is somewhere quite redundant. This is just where one of the door and Illyrium thing is. Actually, there could be aliens down here. But there's 2 Illyrium things there and there. I almost never see any aliens in this part of a ship. Not impossible, but I don't see it very often. Right, so moves to this thin little bit of corridor. There. That leaves Athos and the commander to guard this door. None of them have a great amount of movement. And this is where I probably find out I've accidentally killed Kano, because this time there will be 2 or more down there. This is quite a good one to try with flight suits if you can. Right, nothing there. Random bat moves along. If I remember this right, this area of the ship's almost essentially cut off from the rest of it. And Mario just was there to be doubly sure of things. Dang it. Reaction shot. You're useless as a commander, you know that. At the very least you're accurate. Only saving grace. But we've lost a very good soldier there, because I picked the wrong side. I'm not trying to get him killed at all, really. Right. As you can see, that's the door which leads essentially to a drop. If we head down, Kano does not see anything there. No, I didn't think it did. And as you can see, this area is completely separate from the rest of the ship, so Mario can actually just stand there. Shaman can go back round, because I think they need support over there. Spelunky men, advance! Okay. Not enough time units. Okay. And 10. Still more of them. Next job then, get and hold that transport. Okay, nothing there. Gaspard then can move round. How many do you need for that? So you can actually duck and... Your reactions are 50. Actually not too bad. I'm surprised you didn't get a shot off somewhere in that. Anyway, we'll have Kano moving back up in a moment. So hopefully the three of them should be able to do things. I'm going to keep... Yeah, we'll keep Mario here because there seemed to be a bit of a... That is a glitch, but one we'll take advantage of because I think we need to. And that leaves Shaman and Spelunky Man free as backup support if needed. Right. So, on to the next turn. Nothing. Right, nothing there. Kind of wish you had a bit more movement because then I'd be able to move and block, but oh well. Kano, move around and hope you've got enough movement to keep people alive. Apparently you don't. Not that it matters. Right, so nothing. Gaspard then. Okay. So he doesn't see anything either. Right, Kano's turn. Spelunky Man free, move forward. Just thinking about backup here, and this gives us 4 trying to take this place out. Right. In theory we are completely safe here. Right. Down to there. Cross duck. And that covers you. Next up, Gaspard. Duck. And Kano blocks. Okay, next turn. Right, so now you can move up. What are the turns like? I think what we'll do is we'll leave it one more... 2 minutes. Apologies about that. So, yeah, as I was saying, we're going to leave this one more turn and then rush this place. So let's just make sure we're prepared. I think we are. Don't need any backup troops really. Alright, onwards. 26. Okay, who should we have in? Let's have Gaspard go in. He's the commander after all. He's probably round the corner. But if we have Spelunky Man move in, we can at least see if there's anything there. No, he's not in that small room, is he? Might be, you know. No, hold on. Spelunky Man moves to there. Ducks. Retso's got movement to spare. Let's see if he can find out for us. He's not shot. Sees nothing. No, there's actually nothing there. Right. So he's in that. This is a 2x5 room. I've got a feeling that's where he is. So who do we want to go in? Gaspard? Hello, sir. Goodbye, sir. Nobody else? Is that the mission over? Yes, it is. So we got alien food. We have 5... We lost 1 tank, but no points for losing the tank. 60 points for losing 3 rookie operatives. Overall, that went rather well. So we shall purchase 3 new soldiers. Oh yeah, I ended up patrolling. So not a supply ship, that's another medium though. In the same spot? I'm not believing this quite. Let's equip the craft though. 3 new rookies. And the only tank we got left is a rocket launcher, so we're going to have to manufacture some of those once we're done. We have 2 fusion balls created. So, actually we don't really want to intercept that, we want to see what it does. It just disappears at the Himalayas. Whoa! Okay, battleship. Dare I? No tank. Rookies in the front. We dare. They're doing something over here, we know that much. No, don't want to do that, that's stupid. But it's daytime. And next time, we take on an alien... Oh, okay. Hold on. This is something I need to think about now. But everybody is going to take a stun rod. We can secure ourselves an alien leader from this. If it's sectoids, though, we have psionics to worry about. We also have cyber discs to worry about. We don't have a tank this time either. No. You can just hold onto those. And random bat can have it instead. Floaters. Okay, this is doable. We can. It's meaningless if it was a sectoid leader. We could capture him and learn about Scilabs and things, but floaters would make this slightly easier. So, next time then we take on our battleship. Until then.